The things that will make narcissists leave you alone. Everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you for your time in watching this and your interest. I'd really appreciate it if you could spread the word about this channel and this video among your friends. If you haven't already, I encourage you to subscribe and turn on the bell so that you'll be notified whenever a new video is uploaded. Narcissists are cruel persons who take pleasure in the misery of others. Narcissists need the approval and adoration of others in order to feel good about themselves. Other people's responses, whether good or negative, are the source of their narcissistic supply or reinforcement. Therefore, the narcissist's ego is fed by the compliments, love, attention, adoration, rage, frustration, and pain that the narcissist experiences from others. Some narcissists may experience low self-esteem after being told they aren't making an important contribution. Therefore, they are concerned that you will use your newfound wealth to steal from them, even if the property in question is rightfully yours. Comments such as "your luck was only a coincidence" or "I pray you lose it all" are to be expected. Narcissists that use disparaging language reveal nothing about themselves other than their envy and the fact that they haven't outgrown their infantile ways despite their maturity. Numerous negative traits such as jealousy, pretense, lack of integrity, self-destructiveness, and bitterness make narcissists easily recognize. Your accomplishments will be written off as pure luck, not the result of your hard work. They accomplished their goal if they provoked any reaction from you. The content of that reaction is irrelevant. It gives them a place to start messing with your life that you may not be able to defend yourself from easily. Narcissists don't care if doing this will drain them of time, effort, and resources. They're completely self-centered and will stop at nothing to achieve their goals. They don't have to get their hands filthy or face direct claims of misconduct if they use a different, more efficient strategy to reach this goal. What would you suppose they would do if you had to take a go at it? This video examines the destructive behavior of narcissists against the people they exploit. After being offended, narcissists often feel the urge to exact revenge on those who have provided them with their supply. It doesn't take much to trigger a narcissist's defenses. For example, if your tone of voice is off-putting, they may get disinterested in continuing the conversation with you. Since they ignored your initial text message, we sent you a reminder. Or if you stand firm and refuse to give in to their demands, their self-centered rage will explode. Any person, at any time, can be criticized by a narcissist. Given that the narcissist constantly reacts negatively, you'll feel like you have to take extra safety measures whenever an issue arises. When they realize you are still a human being, they will probably go completely crazy. Emotional starvation is a common tactic when a narcissist is not ready to give up their supply. This personality type frequently resorts to the silent treatment, in which they avoid any contact with you and act as if you don't exist. Reaching them may take some time. The pain causes in the minds of narcissists is a direct result of their interpretation of it. They're not just angry with you, but they also think you're in terrible pain. One of the many reasons narcissists resort to torture is to reinforce their sense of superiority over the people who provide them with their high. Every time the narcissist is gambling that his victim will give in to his desperation and do whatever it takes to get him back. The narcissist's torture technique is most effective when they have the victim to themselves. The victim's thoughts and conversations eventually revolve around the narcissist. Since the narcissist aims to keep up the silent treatment for as long as it takes, the victim will resort to any means necessary to avoid being abandoned by the narcissist. Since narcissists have an endless supply of potential victims, it is not out of the ordinary for them to act tense and quiet with one victim while being carefree and boisterous about another. When a narcissist gets you where they want you, emotionally isolated and unable to confide in anybody, they will stop at nothing to get what they want. A narcissist will find pleasure in your discomfort, resentment, confusion, hopelessness, and anger. A person can use this technique to drain your emotions for as long as they choose slowly, meaning that they are essentially trying to do two tasks at once, which is obviously impossible. They satisfy their narcissistic demands by penalizing you for reacting actively to their indifference. When we stand up to narcissists and refuse to give in to or be influenced by their behavior, they become enraged. By ignoring the narcissist, we are sending the message that they are less important than they imagine. If a narcissist put themselves in the position of the person they are punishing, they would find the abuse to be intolerable. When the narcissist's plan to absorb the target emotionally doesn't work, the narcissist is left bewildered and frustrated. You fool the narcissist into thinking you have more influence than you actually do. As soon as we realize that the other person is a narcissist, we must cut off all ties of emotional attachment to protect ourselves from further abuse. They are out to break us down psychologically, monetarily, physically, and in every other way they can. That's still more reason to avoid communicating with narcissists in any capacity. If you wish to protect yourself from a narcissist's harm, you must avoid sharing your most private thoughts and emotions with them. They will have no impact on your decision-making process. Despite their outward confidence, narcissists often experience deep feelings of loneliness and isolation. This form of torture consists of exerting dominance and control over the sufferer until they give in. It's detrimental to our bodily and psychological well-being. When the narcissist plays an emotional game with us, we have the option of playing along or not. Ultimately, we are all free to decide for ourselves how we feel about this. Once you understand you've been playing into their hands, I hope you'll be able to restore your freedom and find safety elsewhere rapidly. I guess this is all I have to say for today's video. Overall, I do hope you learned something from this video. Please feel free to contribute your opinions and experiences on this topic below.